Oh my. Are we working? Uh, um. Oh, yeah. Looks like we should be moving. Uh, uh. I hope that this is it should be working right. Ha ha ha. Ooh ha ha ha. They call me. I don't know what they call me, but they call me on their cell phone, I think. Pretty sure that's how that works. Uh, huh. Hmm. Chat, what are we thinking? I'm deciding how hard I want to plug. It's always my favorite thing to do is to plug, as we all know. Uh, um, let's see. This is really entertaining, I'm sure, but uh, yeah, I'm that's it. I dropped the link in an actual Discord server. I'm so nefarious and evil now. All right. Now that that's all dealt with, should be able to actually play the game. Have 17 saves. Yep. Starting in the underbelly, pretty much as expected. Oh my. It is lagging a bit. Give me a second. Trying to. I'm doing everything in my power to make the game run a little bit better. Okay, wait. Uh, that's it. We're setting it to 30 FPS, as we often do. Oh my gosh, it's still running so poorly. No, no, no! Okay. Huh. Oh my. Ah! Ah! Wait. We're gonna... See, this is why you come to Reptitude 42. Oh, okay. Okay, it should be running better now. I figured it out. I tried doing something fancy, and it was too fancy. That's why it wasn't working. Oh, okay. Well, there's a major item right there. We can't actually collect it, but... Okay. I tried doing some, like, dual monitor stuff, and it just wasn't worth it. Alright, well, I don't know how good the audio is. That's the one thing I will say. Alright, are we working? Okay, okay. From what I can tell, this is the least... I've gotten this to the least scuffed it can possibly be. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have so many wires! Why must I have so many wires? It's because I have a wired controller and a wired microphone and it's tangling. Okay. Cool. I mean, chat, if anything is scuffed, feel free to tell me, Lamau, and I'll see what I can do. Lamau. I don't know why that's my default reaction to everything, is just Lamau. Lol. Oh my gosh, there's another major ability there. We've seen 2 major abilities and we can't collect either of them yet. But, I mean, it's better than not seeing them. You know. But, health upgrade! Whoa, let's go! So in case you guys don't know what Pseudoregalia is, you can probably tell it's a 3D platformer, but it's a Metroidvania as well. It's not just like a general platformer, but a Metroidvania one. And it's pretty good. One of the best 3D platformers, in my opinion. Oh my gosh. I will say part of the joy of this game comes from the fact that it has some goofy coding stuff. I don't know if coding is necessarily the right way to put it, but it definitely has some goofy things that you shouldn't be able to do that you can do. Okay, we got our first upgrade. That's actually, like, progression. We got our first progression upgrade. It's a air kick, heliacal power. Usually, oh my gosh. Usually, when you play the game normally and not in a randomizer, you would have 3 air kicks from oh my gosh. There's a main ability called Sun Greaves, which gives you 3 air kicks, and then there's an additional power-up called heliacal power, which gives you a 4th kick. But there's an option in the randomizer to split the Sun Greaves into just 3 heliacal powers. So basically there's 4 kicks, and they're all split up, rather than some of them being grouped together. That's one way of putting it. It's really sick, because it functions like a wall jump, but it's not just, oh, when you hit a wall, you can then jump. It's, you, like, can stall in the air and, like, preserve momentum, and then drift into a wall and kick. And, like, you can do it at all kinds of angles and stuff. So, there's that. We probably will be getting a very broken ability soon. I say soon, but it's probably going to be like, oh, in 20 minutes we're going to get it, and then I'm going to feel a little bit dumb. For context, an average rando takes like an hour to an hour and a half, probably. So in the grand scheme of things, like 20 minutes is a bit. Oh, we got one of the major keys, sorry. You need 3 of them. Or 3, what? You need 5 of them to beat the game. To unlock the final boss. Okay, we got Sunsetter. Sunsetter's nice. It's like a ground pound, pretty much. You're supposed to use your weapon, but we actually don't have the weapon unlocked yet, as that is an ability that is randomized. So you stab into the ground, and then you can jump super high, kind of like in Mario Odyssey, when you ground pound jump. I think it's in, like, Mario Sunshine 2 or something. I don't know. I haven't played Sunshine. I have played Odyssey, though. But you also get the ability to do this aerial backflip, which combos really well with the air kick, because you bounce off of a wall, and then you can backflip back towards the wall. Just generally useful. Alright, we got a new outfit. What am I doing? Might as well wear it. Very cool. Usually you do these by doing, like, platforming time trials. That's how you usually unlock outfits, but of course they're randomized. Which means we will have to do those platforming time trials to get other items. And I think there's one in each area. I'm pretty sure that's how it's done. There is an invisible wall. You're supposed to go the other way around, but, breakable walls are breakable from both sides, so I can go the wrong way. This is actually the starting area. The reason why there's 2 walls in a row right there is because this is where you get your weapon. And so it's like, oh, look, there's a wall here that you can hit with your weapon. Go do that. And then there's an enemy that you can test out hitting and stuff. Yeah, like, this is the room where you start the game normally. You start, like, right here. This game is really, really sick and really awesome. I played it for the first time last year. I think I heard about it before that. Oh, I think it was, Scurry played the game, right? Yeah, Scurry played the game, And then I saw their video on it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's going on my wish list. And then sometime last year, in like May, like April, May, I actually got around to playing it, and I was like, wow, this game's really cool. I think I just like beat it, and that was it. And then later I got into speed running it a little bit. I don't actually have a good run yet, so I haven't finished any speed runs. Yeah, the Sunsetter's a little bit slower than using an actual weapon to break walls, I will say. But that wall does take a lot of hits to break. I don't know why they did that. Okay. There is actually a trick to clear out the rest of this area, but I would have had to go from the way that I entered. The reason I can't actually progress normally is because you need to slide, and I don't have that yet. You're also supposed to... This is a dark area, but it's really easy because it's short, and it's like part of the speedrun route, so I know how to maneuver it. It's also not even that dark. Like, you can still see where all the platforms are and stuff. What was I talking about? Oh. Yeah, this game is cool. I got into, like... I don't even remember how I got into, like, speedrun and, like, rando stuff. I think it's just, like... Oh, that's what I did with Hollow Knight. And this game is cool, so I was like, that's what I do when I think a game is cool, I guess. Is I learn to speedrun it. And then... Metroidvanias, I like to, try randomizers for them sometimes. Sometimes. It really depends how much I like the game, or how easy it would be. Like, this game's pretty small, and like I said, randos take like an hour to an hour and a half. So, it's fairly convenient as far as doing speedruns goes. Okay, look, I might just reset the last save here. I don't even know if that's faster, but I don't care. I'm doing it. Well, I should drink some water. Okay. I don't know why my throat is so drained. Whoa, drained? It's like that one Set It Off demo that they're never going to release. Oh, man. I'm so glad that Set It Off is actually dropping this year, though. Dropping in November, let's go. For reference, for those who are not knowers, Set It Off is a band. They're like a, what, pop punk, like indie band. I guess that's like the best way I would phrase it. But they're my favorite band, and I think the last time they dropped was 2022. Was the last time they dropped an album? I mean, they've been, like, dropping singles and stuff since then. But, they're actually dropping an album, so that's cool. I mean, like, half the album's already been released, because that's kind of how album release cycles go. I almost said nowadays, as if I know what it... As if I've been, like, in touch with music culture for a long time. Which is just not true. But I mean, like, yeah, it's like, they release, like, 5 singles, and then they're like, here's our album, and half of it is the 5 singles we just dropped over the last, like, year or two. And it's like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with getting... Hell, I mean, like, even just the convenience of having a bunch of singles packaged into one is very nice. But I don't even care that much if, like, their new album is only, like, half new. It's really not that serious, is all I have to say, I guess. Oh my. I want to start doing more content that's not just Pokemon, or at least not just, like, Draft League stuff. I'm gonna continue doing Pokemon, but I don't know. I want concepts. I guess that's what I'm saying, is I want to make stuff that actually has concepts and is not just, here's my Draft League game for the week. Look, I have a couple ideas cooking. I have something recorded already, I think. Why did I say I think as if I don't know? Oh, can you not? Well, I learned something. You cannot cut that chain with Sunsetter. At least not from this end. How did I miss that lever, dude? Sometimes levers have weird hitboxes when it comes to trying to Sunsetter on them, which is fair, because you're not really meant to do that. You're meant to use your actual weapon, which I still don't have. Oh, I was like talking about... I got into talking about drafts videos and stuff because I was talking about Set It Off, and Set It Off is where I got the video titles for all of my Maddie's Whimsicott League Season 1 videos. I just named all of the videos off of Set It Off songs from their one album, Upside Down. Anyways, we just got Kling Gem. Very cool. It's a wall ride. Whoa. So cool. Wall Kling Gem. It's very, very fun. It is... So basically, this game has 2 unique takes on wall jumps as far as like the Metroidvanias I've played. But to be fair, they kind of only work in a 3D Metroidvania. Like, a wall ride doesn't work really the same in a 2D Metroidvania. There's the Dream Breaker. This is our actual weapon. I'm trying to think. There's some game that does something similar. I think. Oh, wait, I might be... I feel like they're... Oh! It's like, Ori. Actually, Ori does the same thing. Ori does it in a really weird way. In Ori and the Blind Forest, the first game, I know that there's a wall jump as a power-up, and then later there's a wall climb. And it's like, oh, the wall climb feels better sometimes, but like just for platforming purposes, especially since you can just like cling onto one spot and stay there for a bit. But also it's like, oh, there's a wall that disappears when you jump off of it in this one area. So you can't just jump. You can't just wall jump up it or whatever. You have to climb up it, which is fine. I mean, nothing against Ori for doing that, but it was certainly interesting. Break, break. I think Will of the Wisps, they just have, what is it? Oh yeah, I think you just start with wall jump, maybe? Or maybe it's... Oh, maybe I'm thinking of... I think that, wall... like, the wall climbing is actually, like, an equipable ability instead of a, instead of, like, an actual power-up. Like, it's just, like, an optional thing in, like, the first area or something. I haven't replayed Will of the Wisps in a while, but, I mean, it's a damn good game. Damn good Metroidvania. I think that I have it... At least, like, in past times when I've done, like... Well, actually, I'm gonna do a Metroidvania tier list soon. I've been planning to do it for a while. I was like, I'll do one... I was gonna do one, like, last year. I was like, oh, I'll do one this year, and then... I'll do one, like, a year or two later when some other Metroidvanias come out. Like, an updated take on the best Metroidvanias. Like, after Silksong comes out, and, like, Silksong's real now, which is crazy. Like, special announcement premiere in less than 24 hours, as of when I'm streaming this. Oh, that one's the enemy. Yeah, that's a fake statue. That's a whole enemy. Anyways, I was like, yeah, I'll do one now, and like, then I'll add some other games to it when I, like, when Silksong comes out, and I'll add, like, Silksong and 9 Souls and Metroid Prime 4 and Prince of Persia and stuff like that. And then I, like, forgot to do it, and then I played half of those games anyways. I played Prince of Persia, and Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, I should specify, I guess. But, like, I think that's the only one that's really a Metroidvania. Or at the very least, it's, like, the most recent one, other than, like, the roguelite one. I don't know what's going on with that series. I don't follow it at all. I played the one game, and that's it. But, yeah, it was pretty good. I started 9 Souls, which means that I can't really... It's like, oh, well, I can't just, like, make a tier list on Metroidvanias while I'm, like, halfway through one of them. Oh, I still need to finish, Super Metroid. I think I legitimately have, like, one area left in Super Metroid or something. It's something stupid like that. And then... I need to play Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Because I played 1, and I was hoping that they would remaster the first two, or Prime 2 and Prime 3 before Prime 4 came out. I don't think they're planning on remastering it, which is a bit unfortunate. Means I'm just gonna have to... I don't know. It's unfortunate. I might play them, I might not. I might just be like, yeah, if Nintendo doesn't want me to play Prime 2 and 3, I guess I just won't. Although I don't know if I'll be playing Prime 4 for a bit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting it on release, is I guess what I'm saying, because, I don't know, I don't got the funds for that, if we're being real. We'll do one of the check. There's one check over in this. There's a whole, like, different path over here. There's, like, 2 checks on it, but I can only get one of them. But it only takes, like, a minute, so there's no reason not to. It could be slide for all I know. It's not. But what is it? Empathy. Wow. That's cool, I guess. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Metroidvanias. I mean... Yeah. I think I'll just wait until, like, next year to make that video. Which is a bit unfortunate, but, like... If I want to make it actually... If I want to... I don't know. Because I do want to talk about, like, all those games, but I just won't have had time to finish all of them, like, by the end of the year. And, so I'm just like, I guess I'll just... Because, like, there was enough on the horizon when I thought about making a tier list last year that I could reasonably just make one and then make, like, an updated tier list a year later. But I think every Metroidvania that I know of that's coming up is, like, coming up this year. So I can't really, like, bank on making a, updated one. And I don't want to, like... I don't know, it'd be awkward to make a tier list and then make an update, like, a year later with, like, 2 new games and that's it. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, there's big key number 2 out of 5. Very nice, very nice. Oh my. I can't wait to play Silksong. I'm gonna no-life the hell out of Silksong, as I'm sure a lot of other people will. But, like, it's gonna be, like, embarrassing. It's gonna be really good, is all I can say. I believe. I mean, I have no reason not to believe that it's gonna be really good, right? Like... I can't see any reason why I should say that Silksong... Also, like... The people who are playing the demo at Gamescom are like, oh, it's so good! Like, Blue SR said it was good, and I trust Blue SR with my life. Right, so... It's so crazy that Silksong's gonna be real. Also, another reason why I'm not gonna have enough time to play all the Metroidvanias by the end of the year is because I'm gonna be playing, Pokemon Legends ZA. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. It's kind of unfortunate how many good games are coming out this year. This is a good year for video games, I would say. Granted, some of the games that I'm excited to play didn't even, like... Some of the video games I mentioned didn't even come out this year, or, like, aren't even... Like, if I play Metroid Prime 2 and 3, those definitely did not come out this year. I need to finish 9 Souls, which I'm 99% sure came out last year. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. Still a good game. Good game. Still a good year for video games. Oh my gosh, speaking of good game, that Pokemon World Championships, huh? I'm gonna be real, I haven't watched the finals yet. I've heard it was one of the best sets of finals of any Pokemon World Championship, like, ever. We're gonna save scum on that key because it was nothing. But, dude, I have like 3 predictions going into Worlds, and all of them were very wrong. Okay, my first take that I thought was, like, the boldest take I had was that, I thought that... What? Oh, I thought that Volcarona was gonna get top 8, and then I saw the day 1 usage stats, and I saw Volcarona at number 9, most used non-restricted mon, and I was like, oh, my hot take is not hot. Like, saying that Volcarona will make top 8 is definitely not a hot take anymore. But I was like, yeah, I mean, whatever. And then it was nowhere to be seen on the day 2, like, usage stats. I think? I don't know. It might have been up there and I just didn't notice. I think I only saw the day 1 usage stats, like, one time, to be fair. What was I talking about? Oh. Yeah, and so I saw there was one Volcarona in Top Cut, I'm pretty sure. I was like, okay, well, it won its top 32 round. I just need it to win top 16, and then my guess of Volcarona making it to top 8 is pretty safe. And then it lost its top 16 match, and I was like, no, Volcarona, why? You were so close. You were so close to making top 8, just like I predicted. So yeah, that was my risky assumption, and the worst part is it was the closest to being right. Because my other assumption was like, oh, Iron Hands will do well because it won the World Championships the last 2 years before this. So obviously it's gonna do well. Especially since, like, at the start of the format, it was still looking like a very good Mon. And then Iron Hands was nowhere to be seen the entire tournament. It wasn't on the day 1 usage stats, it wasn't on the day 2 usage stats, I don't think. It wasn't in Top Cut. I don't think it had a single stream match, but I might have just missed a couple. I think I definitely did miss a couple stream matches. But I don't know if any of them had Iron Hands in them. So that was the worst. I was like, I didn't even think like, oh, Iron Hands will win Worlds. Again, it'll get the 3-peat. I wanted it to, because it would be funny. But I didn't like assume that it would or anything like that. I thought it would do well though. And then it just like, it was nowhere. There were more Ho-Ohs in Top Cut than there were Iron Hands. That being there was one Ho. Thought one person entered Worlds with Ho-Oh and then made it to Top Cut. Like, the only person who believed in Ho-Oh, and I guess they were vindicated to do so. Like, vindicated? I think that's right. I don't know. The point is, they were proven right. Yes, Ho-Oh is worthy to bring to Worlds because it made Top Cut. That was certainly something that happens. Oh, and then my other prediction, I was like, oh, Miraidon's definitely gonna win Worlds. It's like, or at least, like, Miraidon has the best chance of winning Worlds. Because it had been good. I mean, it won Worlds last year, and it had been good the entire format. There were, like, 3 of the top pairings were with Miraidon. I was like, okay, cool. I guess Miraidon's probably gonna win Worlds. And then Miraidon, and then top 4, there were 3 Koraidon teams, and finals was Koraidon versus Koraidon with no Miraidon in sight. I was like, dude, you've gotta be joking me. I thought this was like the safest bet ever. I mean, I'm happy for Koraidon. Love to see Koraidon winning. And it is very cool to have Miraidon win the first Worlds that it's legal, and then have Koraidon win the next Worlds. Like, that was very funny and very cool. But I don't know, I was just surprised by that one. And also disappointed that all of my predictions were very off. But I mean, it was a good Worlds. I didn't see all of it. Like last year, I watched all of... Okay, that's big key number 3. I watched all of Worlds, I think, last year. I just, like, no-lifed, stayed in my room and watched Worlds for the entire weekend. This weekend, I was very... Well, last weekend, when Worlds was happening for this year, I was just really busy the entire weekend. I don't remember what happened on Friday. I think I was busy on Friday. Maybe I just, like... Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. And then Saturday... Oh, Saturday I just had something in the morning. So I wasn't, like... I started watching the stream, like probably an hour after it started or something. So I really didn't miss that much because I was busy day 2. And then Championship Sunday, I literally missed finals because I was at a I was at a Jonas Brothers concert. And I was too busy paying attention to the concert. It's funny because there was like dead time between like when acts were on stage, but it happened to be like they got on stage right when like right after seniors finals ended or something, and then there was a 20-minute intermission between seniors finals and masters finals for seemingly no reason. I don't know. I guess it's just, you know, to get competitors ready or whatever, but I don't know. That one I was a little bit confused at, but again, I wasn't actively watching the stream, so it's not like I understand. It's not like I was there either. Although I hear a lot of people weren't there because people weren't allowed into the arena where finals was being held, which is really unfortunate and awkward. I don't know. I just heard some things about Worlds. Obviously I wasn't there or anything like that, but I mean watching it was still pretty cool from what I did watch. Oh my gosh, wait, I don't remember who it was. Oh, darn, I don't remember who it was, but there was a Sucker Punch... Somebody won a Sucker Punch mind game, so that was pretty hype. What else happened? Oh, Montana Mott got top 4. That was pretty hype. Love to see him winning. Especially since, like, I think his best result was he won a regional, like, last season. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he won the regional, like, this season. I think he qualified for Worlds in a different way. But still, like, I don't know. It was cool because I feel like he was I don't know how long he's been playing, but I feel like I didn't hear about him until, like, last year, and to see him get top 4 at Worlds is just really cool. I'm trying to think of other things that happened at Worlds. I'm not very good at thinking of it, apparently, but... I don't know, it was fun, it was cool. I think for how scuffed Reg I was, they made it hype. I won't really say this as I don't really play enough of any, like, regulation or metagame to complain about it like everyone else does. Like, I'm sure if I played a lot of Reg I, I'm sure I would be like, oh, this format is kind of lame and sucks. But I don't play a lot of it, so Well, I tried to clip out of bounds, and the game was like, yeah, no, that wasn't a very good clip. Try again. I don't think I will try again, because I actually don't think that I get all that much off of it. I'm just gonna leave. I don't need to be fooling around in this area. Supposedly you can clip through this roof by climbing this pole and then, like, rotating. I don't know if it's, like, patched on current patch or if I'm just, like, bad at the game, but I can't do it. Alright, is this gonna be slide? No, it's another cling gem. So basically, in the rando, there's multiple cling gem upgrades, and each one just lets you use your wall cling 2 times per airtime. Usually, when you get cling gem in base game, you just, like, you get to use it 6 times before having to land or refresh it otherwise. But in rando, it's just split into groups of 2. I also got another Heliacal power, so I can do 2 kicks per airtime. Come on, indignation, cool. This just makes fighting easier for the one boss in the game. There's like a boss and a mini boss in this game. It's not very combat focused, I would say. And the combat is pretty simple. But like, I'm fine with a game that's not focused on combat very much. Like, I enjoyed Ori in the Blind Forest, which had more combat than it should have, considering that the combat system was not very good in that game. I mean, it was passable, low-key. Thinking back on it, it probably wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. But, Ori and the Will of the Wisps is just better, partially because the combat is way better. We got the slide. This is great because it makes you go fast. You can go under things. But you can also cancel it early by trying to jump out of it. And if you cancel it and then hold backwards and do like a side flip, you can preserve momentum, and you can even side flip forward. And that's called an ultra hop, baby. Some ultra hops are better than others, and sometimes I don't get them at all. I blame it on the stream lag. Yeah, that's what I blame it on. Anyways, what was I talking? Oh, I was talking about Ori. Yeah, sure, we can talk about Ori. Ori's good. Oh yeah, I was talking about it earlier as well. I kind of like Ori a little bit. I need to replay it. I don't know when the last time I replayed Will of the Wisp was. I know the last time I tried to replay Blind Forest, I was trying to get the what is it? The permadeath achievement or whatever, the like beat the game deathless achievement, but it was so I did a couple tries and it was just so annoying because Ori in the Blind Forest just has a bunch of insta kills, just like platforming challenges where the challenge is if you go into the big giant death laser, you instantly die. Which means that trying to get the deathless achievement in the game is a little bit annoying. Will of the Wisp also has insta-kills, but it has less of them, and they're a little bit more fair, I think. In my opinion. Although, don't get me wrong, trying to get the deathless achievement for Will of the Wisps was definitely... It was a bit annoying. I had to there's a double jump power up, and then there's a equipable that gives you a triple jump, I'm pretty sure. And I felt like I had to get it in order to actually do a run, because like halfway through the game there's a platforming section that's just filled with insta-kills. I was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm like, yeah, give me anything else, please. And yeah, getting triple jump made it a lot easier. We got Soul Cutter. It's an upgrade to what is basically a Great Slash from Hollow Knight, which is in itself not that useful. You use it to break specific walls and that's it. Soul Cutter just shoots a projectile, which you use in like 2 areas to hit faraway levers, and that's it. So generally not that useful, especially since like you can also skip those platforming challenges that you're supposed to use the Soul Cutter on. So it's like, okay, I don't really need this. In rando it's more useful than in rando it unlocks like 1 check, which is, I guess, nice. Slash, I mean, technically can unlock more checks than that. But, you know. Epic. There's a note. The funny thing, I don't think the notes even say anything. Like, I don't think you can read them or anything. They're just like little decorations, to my knowledge. I might be just completely wrong and just like completely misremembering, but I think you can. I'm glad that my game lagged at the exact moment that I was trying to do that ultra. Now that sounds like some crazy joning, I will say. Your voice sounds so different on stream compared to VC. So that's actually because I have a mic. I had a mic a while ago, and then it broke, and then it randomly started working again. So that's probably why my voice sounds different than you're used to. Let's go, I hit that skip. But I mean, on stream it probably will just sound different anyways. My voice probably also sounds a little bit different because my throat is a little bit sore. I don't know, there's a plethora of reasons, I guess. Which I guess you can... What a life lesson to learn, that there's a plethora of reasons why things can be the way that they are. It sounds like I'm trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean, I mean what I'm saying, legitimately. And I don't mean to say, oh, well, probably because ba-ba-da-ba-da. I don't know. Sometimes... No, you still sound like you would use Choice Band Wo-Chen. What do you mean by that? What do you mean I would use Choice Band Wo-Chen? What does it mean to sound like I would? Because you're probably right, I probably would do that. I've said it before, so I'm not just making it up on the spot, but I I think this time trial is my least favorite one, because it's kind of the hardest one. Oh, we got a new ability, whoa! I'm gonna save, because there is actually a detriment. Have you seen the knockoff calcs? On what? Choice Band Wo-Chen knockoff on what? Honey, what do you mean by that? What are you clicking knockoff into that is so important to have choice band for? Okay, this is just clone gem. Do 52 plus attack, choice bands, Terra Dark, Wo-Chen knockoff versus 0 bulk, Aegis/Shield, guaranteed Oko. Very cool. You know, maybe honey, if you want, we can run choice bands. We can run choice band Wo-Chen. You're officially invited to run choice band Wo-Chen with me. Every time I think of a dumb set, I'm just like, you know what? We should ladder with this. Whoever suggests it to me, I'm like, you and me should go on ladder with this set. I'm pulling you into this because it was your idea. Sword of Ruin Helping Hands knock versus max physical bulk Aegis/Shields. Guaranteed Oko, okay. My favorite thing about you saying like, you have a Sword of Ruin active, is that it implies that you're running, that your Wo-Chen is next to a Chen Pao, which means the Chen Pao is getting affected by Tablets of Ruin, which I just think is a inherently funny concept. Also, you're running Helping Hands, Chen Pao, which is also very funny. Just run special Chen Pao easy. Somebody cooked here. Somebody cooked. Alright, wait. So we're running Chen Pao with Icy Wind, Ruination, Helping Hands, and, I mean, you could just do Protect at that point as your last move. But why not put a little bit of, I don't know, I don't know what the last move you would run on that is, other than just Protect. Like, I guess you can run Dark Pulse if it gets it. You could run Blizzard, I guess, but you already have Icy Wind, and it's like, at that point, what are you doing? I'm gonna be very upset. Okay, never mind, it's Descendant Light. I didn't save, and there's, like I said earlier, there is a main ability that's actually detrimental. There's an upgrade to the slide that lets you do a long jump out of slide. And the problem is that, when you get it, you can't do an ultra hop out of your slide, because you just long jump instead. Chen Pao does learn Sheer Cold. True, it does. Much to think about. For a second, I was trying to think of, I thought there was, like, a dark-type version of Stomping Tantrum. I don't think there is, but I was thinking of it because I was thinking of, you said Sheer Cold Chen Pao, and I thought of, Fissure Ting Lu, of course. And so, wait, why I didn't even need to get up here. What was the point of this? That was the point. The point was doing that cool jump, because I do actually need to be over here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can run, we can, so you're telling me that you and me, are going on the VGC
Reg J ladder with special Chen Pao and choice bands, choice band Warp Gen. Cause you know what? You know what, I'm down for it. We can... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Honey, I need you in the recording booth tomorrow, okay? There's Solar Wind, okay. Wouldn't it just be Assurance? That's not what Assurance is. Assurance is not Stomping Tantrum. Assurance doubles in power if you go second. I don't know if it's just if you go second, or if it's that you specifically get attacked. So this is the long jump, Solar Wind. You can bunny hop out of it super easily. And you can technically do a flip out of the long jump, but it's just not as good as, it's not as good as just doing a normal ultra hop, because it requires more space. And also, I don't know how to do it forward. I know that I mean, speaking of Stomping Tantrum, there's Temper Flare. They made Temper Flare, which is just fire-type Stomping Tantrum. So, like, close enough, right? That was in the Indigo Disc DLC, where they made some other great moves, such as, Alluring Voice, which is a fairy-type version of Burning Jealousy, I think. Although I think, actually, it's a sound move, first of all, and second of all, I don't think Burning Jealousy, I think Burning Jealousy is a spread move and Alluring Voice is not. So actually, that one is not just a copy. What was... Supercell Slam is just high jump kick, I think. But Electro type. The movement is insane in this game, what? Yeah. This game's sick. I will say, a lot of it is not intended. Like, this whole flip maneuver is very much not intended. I'm fairly certain. But even if you do play the game just as intended, it's still very, very cool. Especially, like I was talking shit on, Solar Winds, the long jump, because it's bad once you know how to ultra hop, but, like, when you're playing the game casually on your first playthrough, it's really nice. Just because it's so easy to move fast with it. So what I'm trying to do here is a cling clip. I figured out why my cling clip isn't working. I set my frame rate to 30. And I forgot, cling clip is frame rate dependent. There it is. Okay, so basically with the wall ride ability, Cling Gem, you latch onto a wall, obviously. But the thing about it is that you can cling onto walls that you're really not supposed to, resulting in a cling clip, where you basically cling to the wrong side of a wall, or you cling onto a wall that's supposed to be behind a different wall as well. And you use it like 3 times in the any % speedrun route. It's very interesting. What is this? It's an aspect. I don't need any aspects. Technically, it could be Heliac heal power to give me another kick, but I don't really need it because I already have pretty much everything else. But yeah, the movement in this game is crazy good, which is why it's, like... It's my 3rd favorite Metroidvania, And I haven't made like I haven't planned out like a complete 3D platformer tier list, but it's probably top 3 at least, right? I'm trying to think of other good 3D platformers, and it's like Mario Odyssey, obviously. I don't even... Mario 64 is probably in my top 3. I've just played so much of it. Oh, let's go. That's our 4th major key. We just need 1 more, and then we can beat the game. I think this game easily has the best movement of any 3D platformer, but because it's a Metroidvania, it kind of does have to deal with the fact that it has to do, like, Metroidvania progression stuff, and it can't just fully focus on being a platformer. And so, like, the level design isn't as... It's not bad, obviously. It's still good level design, but it's like exploration. I guess collectathons are also based on exploration, but you haven't played either of those Mario games? Have you played any Mario games? Have you played any 3D Mario? Have you played? You probably played Galaxy, right? Like you had a Wii. You played Galaxy, right? At least I know a lot of like your friends. Like, I know a lot of people in Maddie's Whimsicott League love Mario Galaxy. Okay, so have you played any Mario games? Just like, period. Have you played Wonder? I'm trying to think of... There's Sunshine, I haven't played all of Sunshine. I played a little bit of it. I played Galaxy as a kid. I played Galaxy 2 as a kid. I played, Oh, I played, Galaxy... I played some of it recently. I played New Super Mario Bros. Wii and the DS New Super Mario Bros. The first 2 New Super Mario Bros. Games. Okay. I mean, I mess with a little bit of what was I saying? A little bit of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's a fun game. I think New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. 2, the one for the 3DS, are the only ones that I've played extensively or like in their entirety. I've played a little bit of the Wii U one, but I never owned a Wii U, so I just like played it at like a friend's house or something. I will say New Super Mario Bros. Is awesome. Specifically like the console ones are awesome because you can play multiplayer and you can just like troll. You can just like throw shells at people behind you or something. It's really funny. I do not need this key whatsoever, but I'll get it. That's fair. Oh, did you see the there's a trailer for a new Lego Batman game? I also played a lot of Lego Batman on my Wii. I played the Lego Batman 1 and 2. I had a friend who really liked the Lego Batman games, and she actually liked the first one more, which I personally like this Lego Batman 2 more than the first one, but she did not actually like the dialogue element, yeah, she didn't like the voice acting and dialogue. Yeah. There's a new Lego Batman game being made for like new gen consoles and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Okay, I think I checked. I think I full cleared this area, except for the time trial. Okay, I take back what I said about Open Bailey having the worst time trial. I think this one is the worst time trial. When I say worst, I mean the most frustrating, not necessarily like most poorly designed. But yeah, Lego Batman 2, that shit was my jam. I love the open world of, like, running through Gotham City as the Flash. That shit was so fun. I think Lego Batman 1 is better than... I never played 3. I don't think I had a console that I could play it on, unless it was on Xbox 360. In which case, I just didn't get it, but I think it was only on, like, Xbox One. Like, okay, all the consoles I've had, I had a PS2 back in the day, but only back in the day. I don't have it anymore. I had an Xbox 360, I still have that, and then everything else was just Nintendo. Like, I have a Wii, I had like a DSi, a 2DS, which is just a 3DS, and then I have like a Switch and a Switch Lite. Okay, maybe... What? I don't know why I didn't grab that ledge there. Okay, maybe this is the second worst one, and Open Bailey is still the worst time trial. Although, to be fair, I did Open Bailey pretty well earlier, too, so maybe I'm just in my bag today. And the reward for that was nothing. Yeah, I heard things vaguely about Lego Batman 3, but I never, like, played it or watched a full playthrough of it. I think I watched, like, the first couple episodes of a playthrough back in the day. I don't think I ever watched, like, a full one. I had a PS2, Xbox 360, 3DS, PS4, and a Switch. Okay. That's fair. I know the PS4 is, like, the greatest console ever made, but I just, like, never had one. I skipped that entire console generation, except for, like, I had a 3DS. No Wii U, no Xbox One, no PS4, or PS3 or whatever. But I think PS3 was the Xbox 360 generation. Like, yeah, Xbox 360, like, Wii generation. I have, a Game Boy Advance SP. I didn't play on it too much, and, like, I had, like, a DS Lite that I could play Game Boy games on, or at least GBA games. But, yeah. I could not play it at nighttime. That is... Airport console. By the way, there's just a breakable wall that puts you out of bounds. I don't know why this is here. I think it was a mistake. Okay, that's a health upgrade. I wanted to show off that I learned a cool new skip. Because there's a trigger there that spawns in a mini-boss, but you can actually skip the trigger by jumping over it. I learned it, like, yesterday. So I was gonna show it off because it's so cool, but, my gosh. This jump is annoying. Luckily I can do that. And it's a health upgrade. You'll have to see it. You absolutely just love to see it. Hello, Goatling. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can go this way to go do this shortcut that I took earlier, because I can actually get more of the checks over there. Honey, do you have a favorite video game controller? Because I love my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This shit is so peak. But I've heard people say great things about I think maybe the PS5 controller, but definitely the like the DualShock 4, the PS4 controller. Which I don't like the PS4 controller that much. I just used your PS4 controller. Yeah, that's fair. That's a very common take. I've heard a lot of the PS4 controller is good. I'm just not. I think I'm probably just not used to it because I've only used it like a handful of times. But when I did, I was like, it's kind of whatever. Especially since like the control sticks are on the same level, which is not true for like Nintendo controllers. So I was like, okay. It's a bit awkward, and of course the buttons are different. And it's something to get used to. I guess we have to do this time trial. Oh! I just giga screwed up, because I forgot I didn't unlock the time trial earlier. Okay. I don't... Oh my gosh, we're saved. I did not know you could jump up here. Oh wait, I can probably do it from here pretty easily. Even though it's farther. Nope, I was wrong. I was very wrong. Use it to play comp games. Multiverses! SMH. Brawlhalla. I think I was an avid Brawlhalla. When I played Brawlhalla, I was an avid keyboard player. Probably because I didn't know how to... Well, I don't think I had a Switch Pro controller. And if I did, I didn't know how to hook it up. So I just played keyboard. Also, Rivals? Like Marvel Rivals? Or like Rivals of Ether? Because Marvel Rivals, like, you should just play that on a, on mouse and keyboard. Right? Surely. I was really invested in Brawl. I hit top 1200 without trying. I don't know. That's so nonchalant. Yeah, I didn't even have to try. I was just the best at that game. Who do you even play? Or who did you play? Because I think you talk about it like you don't play it anymore. So I guess I should probably be asking who did you play? Who's your 3 stack of choice? Because you can choose 3 characters in at least one of the, like, the main game mode, I think. I don't know if there's... I don't actually know if the, like, crew battle is, or whatever, is the main mode, or if it's just that it's what I happen to play. I think it's, like, the main mode. Never really stuck with one character, just like the weapons. Played Orb and Great Sword. You're telling me you didn't care about all your cool specials? You're telling me you weren't an avid Nyx? I think that's it. You weren't an avid Scythe combo user? SMH. No gaunts, no nothing. I don't actually. I don't even remember. I just spammed specials whenever I played Brawl. Yeah. Yeah, I exclusively just spammed specials, I'm pretty sure. My favorite thing about I love Gun because it has the shortest ranged normals out of like any weapon. Gun normals are so bad. That's what I remember. If you're talking purely specials, you like Yumiko. Her specials are really unique, and I like playing with it. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Makes sense you would play Yumiko, because you were just talking about being a sweat. Yeah, it all makes sense now. Your cringe sweaty characters versus my awesome hype characters. Obviously, I'm joking. I don't even remember. I played, like... I think Ember is, like, the one elf. And then there's... the... Cassie, or, like, Cassidy, the one cowgirl one. And then... I think my third character was just, the main guy. The Viking guy. Because he was, like... I think he was free or some shit. Like, well, they always had, like, free characters rotating in as free. And he was just, like, the easiest character to play. So I was like, yeah, sure, he can be my third character. Jaeyoon is your favorite, is your highest leveled character? I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know if I leveled any of my characters above, like, level 5 or some shit. I have too many hours in that game for how much I would put in nowadays. But to be fair, I mean, it's a free game. It's a free plat fighter for your PC, so, like, not gonna really complain and say that the game sucks. Blah, blah, blah. No one should ever play it. Blah, blah, blah. That was rude. What'd you hit me for? Oh! Wait, I forgot to do the thing. I might be a little bit dumb. I unlocked the time trial and then forgot to do the time trial. Speaking of time trials, this area has the easiest one. It's literally 15 seconds long. Max. Like, I should probably be doing that one. Okay, you didn't see anything. Once again, you did not see anything. In fact, you're blind. Ray of blindness on everybody. Oh, no. Okay. Thank you, health upgrade. Oh, okay, cool. I just remembered everything I haven't checked. And it's all bad. They're all bad checks that which is why I didn't get them. You know, figures, right? But at least they're kind of, like, in a line from point A to point B. Check DMs. Okay. I did get the ping. Let's see what you sent me. This is going on stream, by the way. Alright, we're reviewing this. Alright, let me pull up this on OBS. We need an image. Right. Wait, where did it save? Oh. It went into a folder for some reason. Okay, wait. This is awesome. Why did I do this myself? Okay, we've done it. We've successfully imported an image into the stream layout. All right. Account level 100. Legends played 65 out of 66. Is it just like, oh, you haven't played the most recent character? Played and ranked 0 out of 66. What? This is awful. I see total Legends levels 1,178. Yeah, okay. Wow. That's cool. I hope you know what? I need to stop hating. I hope you had fun playing the game. I know I keep saying, this is the worst time. Actually, this one, I've learned the strats for this one. It's not that bad. At the very least, it's a very closed space. And once you actually have all the skills that you kind of need, oh no, I didn't. I hated it all. Well, I'm glad that you're hopefully in a better place now. I don't think that there's any game that I really regret playing. Even like games that I don't really, I wouldn't say that I enjoy as much as I've played them. Like, I wouldn't say that I regret playing it. Like, I hate... Well, I was gonna say, I have, like, probably a bajillion hours in Minecraft, but it's impossible to know because it's Minecraft and, like, there's no centralized place where you can find all your playtime because I've played it on, like, a million different consoles and computers and stuff. But I, like, Minecraft's in my top 10 games, I think. But, like, I can't hate it that much. Like, I can't think of really any games that I'm like, ah, I put a lot of time into that game, but it kind of sucked. Other than Brawlhalla, which obviously is the worst game ever. It's my, like, 4th time going through this room. Is the time trial actually unlocked? It is. Cool. I think I maybe just don't... I think that maybe the time trials are hard and frustrating. Because every time I do one, I'm like, ah, this is the worst one. No, actually, this one is the worst one. It's like, make up your mind, dude. There we go. Okay. For some reason... That single orb is the hardest part of this entire thing. Crazy what you can do when you lock it. Where is it? Dude. Oh wait, I didn't check this thing, because I couldn't. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I didn't have Dream Breaker, so I couldn't cut the rope on that one. Cut the rope? Oh my gosh, did you know... Chat, did you know that Omnom is bisexual, by the way? I just thought that was cool. Let's go Omnom gay rights. If it's right here, I'm gonna cry. Okay, it's not here, and I'm actually gonna cry more, because I have no idea where it is now. I feel like I've checked everything. Where is that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? By that I mean damn 5th major key. I actually have no idea where the hell it is. Have to go now. Alright. Thanks, honey, for tuning in. Hope you have a good one. Of course, the one time I'm like, ooh, I'll stream a rando. I have the seed of not knowing where anything is. Please. Did I do all the time trials? Okay, I think I know where the last... I was gonna say I know where the last health grade upgrade is, but actually there's an extra health upgrade in the game for no reason. I don't know why. I learned that recently, because I was looking at the wiki or whatever. And it was like, fun fact. Each health upgrade heals you by 1/3. But there's not a multiple of 3. There's one more than a multiple of 3 of them for some reason. I was like, huh. Interesting. I'm trying to think of literally every check in the game. And I just can't do it. Probably something in Castle Sansa that I just like breezed past 3 times. Right. I did just dive straight into that. That's maybe not my best play of all time. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I mean, I do, but I don't know why I was trying to do it exactly. I think it's a better way to put it. And I got this thing. Did I forget a check over here? I know I didn't go through the rest of this room, but I don't think that there's another check this way. I think this just is a little pathway that spits you out right next to the dilapidated dungeon exit. There's like one check I didn't get in dilapidated dungeon, which was behind the mini boss, and it was just a health upgrade. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, this just spits you out here. What did I do to deserve this? I checked theater. I didn't get a couple checks in theater because they were just like junk. I'm pretty sure that's where like the other health upgrade is. Right? Please. Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. It was Listless Library. I forgot the one check in Listless Library. Oh my gosh. I was so concerned with doing the Sungreaves part backwards that I forgot about the other check there that you're supposed to do after you get the Sungreaves. Oh my gosh. Wait. I'm so dumb. Oh. Yeah, right over here. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be here. Oh my gosh, it's right here. Okay, well, chat. We can finally finish the game. Now, could we have finished the game like 20 minutes ago? If I had remembered to check here like an hour ago? Yes. But you know what? You live and you learn. And that's how you improve in life, right? You make mistakes, and you tear and break. That's what they say. Don't ask who they is. Never ask who they is. They don't want you to know. Oh my gosh, I just got jump scared by a cat. That's good. Hello. Hello, Angelica. The kitty cat. That was such an unnecessary ultra hop. I don't know why I did that. I'm locked in. Okay, I have to... Actually, I don't need to make that annoying jump, because the annoying jump that I'm thinking of is only an any percent, but we have way more skills than any percent. So, it's a little bit easier to do. Okay, well... Technically, you can actually do an even crazier jump than this one, but... See, that was almost... If I didn't have a kick there, then I would have been screwed. Which is why that jump isn't any percent is so hard, because you don't have wall kicks. You know what they say about wall kicks, though? Wall kicks will work. Okay, so all we have to do is beat the final boss, and we have, like, a bunch of damage upgrades and stuff. And a bunch of health to work with, so it should be pretty easy. Yeah. We should be good. Bonk. This game has, like, Z-locking on it. Just like Zelda Z-lock. This is a good song. I recently added this to the video / stream playlist, which I'm not playing because I just have game audio. I don't need a stream playlist when I have game audio turned on. It's mostly just for, like, games that I don't want to have game audio or something like that. Like, mostly Pokemon Showdown, right? If I'm streaming Pokemon Showdown, I'm not gonna... Oh my gosh, I forgot how much you heal with all the upgrades. Okay, so that glass breaking sound means that she's at half HP, and her attacks just got a little bit crazier. Like, she shoots a bunch of missiles instead of just one. I don't... What? That's a visual bug. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna heal a little bit. Okay, cool. So that's it. We did it. We beat Pseudoregalia in the randomizer mode. We had to... It was pretty much a 100% randomizer because I forgot one check that was required. But technically I didn't get everything. I just previewed everything. And some of the things I previewed and just didn't get. But look, I said it would take an hour to an hour and a half. It took an hour and a half. It actually took over an hour and a half. Alright, well... Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope y'all have a great day. And I will hopefully see you all soon. Bye-bye.